The new live stream speaking about the Skimmer is here, and they revealed way more than just the Skimmer. When they opened the masteries and explained them, you can also see a reworked hero panel with 2 more buttons. One a wardrobe, I'm guessing the fashion template, and a second one for a calendar to show meta events and stuff? Maybe. You can also revive with this new Skimmer and much more. So let's talk about all of what's shown in this 1 hour plus stream in just a few minutes. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live every morning. And let's get into it. Before we actually go through all of the little things that are outside of what the Skimmer is, like the fashion templates and a few more things like the location of Castora, let's talk about the actual Skimmer. So the first thing they showed off was indeed the little spin. You can see with the new mastery, you can just look at that. You can spin 3 times. Every time you use it, you use one of the stamina bars. You can do this underwater as well. And if you hold it, you'll actually dismount, which makes sense because whenever you do this, it gives you a fairly big animation. So you can just hold it as much as you want and even let go in the middle of it if you change your mind, which is nice. You can also use your stamina to fly over just like you could and the other Skimmer, and you can use your special jets with your 2, which doesn't have an actual icon right now, which is a little bit weird, but I mean, I guess it's very easy for them to do the icons. And you can do this to go faster and of course get higher. You're gonna see the animation, which is honestly pretty nice on the 2 right here. Here it is. There we go. Look at that. There's a little spin that it does, and you become way faster, and you can climb up. Look at how much you can climb up. You also have, obviously, the ley line gliding you're going to be able to do. There it is. You can do this underwater, of course, as well. We didn't see any underwater ley lines because this map, I guess, doesn't have them, and they didn't want to show us another map. That being said, it is very interesting that this looks very similar to something like a sky skull, you know, how it would actually work. And well, it flies like it a little bit too. Later on the stream, they go to lowland shore, and you can see how much they can actually fly and just hover everywhere. Like they're not even using all of their stamina, and they're still here, like super high up. It's a little bit. It seems a little bit faster than the sky scale. It's kind of hard to tell. It's definitely not going to be faster than the Griffin, but it's a little bit of a middle ground, I think. You'll use more of your stamina, but it'll make you go faster, which I think it's an interesting place to put the Skimmer at. Like, look at this. Look how high he's going. Like, this is almost like actual flying in Guild Wars 2. Not quite. Definitely not as powerful as the sky skill, but definitely very interesting in how it works. They also show off the shooting and how much damage it does. You can see right here against this little shark. It's just gonna completely delete it. You can see it right here. Man, they're delaying it. Okay, there he goes. Look how much damage it does. Actually, not the worst. And it feels a little bit more interesting than something like the sky skill fireball. It looks more fun. You can also do damage by using your dash, and you can actually heal and revive allies with the shooting and, of course, also your dash. Look at this healing, guys. Here it comes. Look at that. Look at that. Look how much they're healing him through the floor. Look at that. And when they actually get up, you're gonna see, look at that healing, guys. It's actually pretty nice. It's not super impactful. It's not gonna be like, oh my god, this is an insane amount. But if you're a DPSer and you're very far away from your ally and you want to revive your ally and you have your Skimmer and you haven't used it, you can definitely just pop it off, target them, as you will have to target to heal your allies, and then shoot them back to life, which is an interesting concept. Or you can just dash through them to give them a burst healing if you're close to them. It is important to note that your healing stats will not apply on your healing stats on your Skimmer. If you are full Minstrel or full Berserker, you will heal the same. Same thing applies to swimming speed. With swimming speed infusions, it won't really affect the Skimmer, just like it didn't before. Overall, I feel like the Skimmer does indeed show a particular job that wasn't really being done in mounts. The fact that you can heal with this, you had the Jacko with the barrier, but this is very reactive, so you can use this mount in very situational situations. What situations? You know what I mean. So I'm kind of excited for it. Maybe it's a little bit too close in the way that it feels with the sky skull, especially with the gliding, but I guess it's fine. I wish I was a little bit faster though. I will admit it. It's a little bit in that regard. Now let's talk about the spicy stuff. Look at this, guys. On the live stream, they showed the map for a second, and you can see an orange bottom left icon. On Guild Wars 2, when you open your map, you can press this little compass to tell you where to go, what expansion you want to go to. Heart of the Obscure, for example, is on the top left. Central Tyria is on the top. And this one is on the bottom left. This means that the expansion will be on the bottom left of the map. Now, what is that? Well, I would guess that it's this little island on the left side right here. It makes a lot of sense, as we already have Cantha on the bottom. If it was like this little spot right there on this side, this little island, and they just open the map a bit further, might as well just use the Cantha one, just like they did with Tyria on Janther Wilds. We don't have one on Janther Wilds because it's at the top. This means that well, yeah, it wouldn't really make sense to make it this little island here either, right, for Castora. I really think it's gonna be this whole little island right there. And on the data files, this island is way bigger, as you can see right here, as well as this one on the left side on the bottom close to Cantha. So this really makes me think that this is gonna be the whole place that we're gonna visit. I really like that idea, and who knows, maybe this will let us discover an entirely new place, new continent that we might go in the unannounced project. That we have very, very nice way from going to Guild Wars 2 to Guild Wars 3, for example. And also, we got these two icons on the hero talon. It's not a fucking bird, okay? The hero panel. Okay, we have the what I would guess is the wardrobe. This is an icon that already exists. If you go to the bank, you're gonna see the wardrobe storage. It lets you have all of the fashion in the entire game, and you can just click on it and see where it comes from. Sometimes it's very, very useful. I wonder if this just means that we're gonna be able to see this entire panel every time on the on our hero panel, or does this mean just, hey, this is gonna be the place where you go in here and check your fashion? Now, I'm not sure why we need an entire new button here just for the fashion templates. I would like it for being both. Like, it would be nice if you have the wardrobe storage, the transmog, and the fashion template. That would be very nice, because right now it kind of sucks that you have to go into equipment and then wardrobe or outfit. It's like there's so many buttons here, right? Like, realistically, if you have a wardrobe storage like that, everything here, all of an equipment, should be there. And sometimes you really, it's kind of annoying that you have to go in here and press each button every time. So I kind of like the idea of having everything here just being on the wardrobe specials button, special panel. And then equipment, just press it for your build, and that's it. And you don't have to press two buttons every time you want to get in here, which sometimes is a lot. And at the bottom, you also have the Guild Wars 2 calendar, I'm guessing, because it looks like a calendar. Now, there are two things that this could be. One, it could be this, the event timers that show everything that is happening in the game at one time, which is a lot of events. And maybe it will tell you, like, you know, you can just click on the code and just teleport you to the waypoint. It'll make it so much easier for new players specifically to know what events are happening, instead of having to go into the wiki every time to check, or having to install an add-on like this that shows you in the game. But it could also be this calendar that we have right here that tells us all the events that we have in Guild Wars 2 coming up. For example, the live stream that we saw today was here. Bank expansions sales, or fractal incursion, I don't know, whatever happens, it will be here. So it would be nice to have it inside of the game as well. You do have the same icon, I guess, but honestly, it could be both. It could be any of them. Actually, it could be both. It could be both of them at the same time. One for the meta events and one for the calendar for everything that's going to happen in the next few months, which honestly, it's a pretty cool idea to have. Overall, a pretty good live stream in terms of all the information that we've gotten. So let me know what you guys think and what you're expecting from this. We're gonna be getting more context about the expansion. Next week, we're gonna be getting new hairstyles. They're gonna show them off. It's probably gonna be a short stream. Maybe they leak something else though. Whoa! And then the week after that, they're gonna be talking about the raids remake. So that's gonna be very, very interesting. A lot of information we're gonna be getting throughout this month, so pretty exciting. I was kind of afraid that we would not get any information on the elite specs, but this is looking very, very nice. But let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live every morning. See you guys around. Love you all. Ciao, ciao.